Welcome to the kitchens of Wellings. This particular dessert was a family favourite of mine in Wellington, New Zealand. So my brother Craig asked for this every Sunday morning. It was kind of like the night before. He'd be like, so you're going to make the cinnamon buns tomorrow? It's like, yes, I'll make the cinnamon buns. So of course, great recipe to build out the dough the night before. So it is a yeast-based dough, so it's a little bit more tricky, but once you get the hang of it, absolutely delightful. So what I've got here is a little bit of milk, which I just brought up, and I'm going to just check the temperature. So it's just lukewarm because, of course, we're going to add some yeast, and we're going to add some sugar, and we're going to leave that for about 5 minutes so we start to activate that yeast inside of there. So when I go back to this recipe and I fondly think of my brother asking for it, it's also that time of my life where I was thinking, what do I want to be? And I was like, I want to be a chef because I enjoy so much cooking for everyone. So this would be my quintessential dessert slash thing that I'd make for the whole family. So we've got that there. And it's after about 5 minutes there, we're getting some butter to that, bringing that together. Those eggs we talked about. Well, it's dissimilar to like a brioche. Like a brioche loaf is like this, when you've got the eggs and the butter going through there. I'm going to take that and add that to here. And mix a little bit to bring it. So you can see I'm just using the one hand because in a moment I want to break this out onto the tabletop because we're going to have to knead it. So as I find with a lot of these recipes, sometimes you just have to add a little bit more flour at times, but this is coming together quite nicely. So I've got it in this rough sort of ball, and I've got my palm and I'm pulling it out. And the fun part about this is you've got to keep twisting, pushing, twisting and pushing for at least about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so really beating up that dough and pulling it out, and I'm coming up. As you can see, we're getting close to that texture where it's just starting to come together and it's balling up. So I only need a little bit more pull on this one. Here we go. Look at that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that, we're going to rest it in a nice warm spot, so in a bowl, cover it with a tea towel, and wait until it to double in size. And that should take about an hour and a half or so. Right, back to our dough. Oh, it feels so good. You know, when it's just the right texture, it's kind of sticking to your fingers but coming away. So what are we going to do? Well, finishing off these cinnamon rolls. Sometimes it's very much like a pizza dough. And sometimes I want to pull it out a little bit as well. Oh, my favorite thing is to make pizza. I need to make pizza next. So we've got a rough looking rectangle here. Of course, I melted some butter off. Rub that on there as well. Pastry brush would be nice at this point, but anyway, go. Brown sugar. Some people will put some raisins in here about now, but not for me, not my favorite. And of course, can't be a cinnamon roll without cinnamon. Is going to get, so this one, of course, sprayed, lined, sprayed again, and so here we go. Let's see if we can roll this. I'm rolling it a little bit loose. Try not to roll it too hard so it's just coming together. And there we go. Super sharp knife. One full stroke. Oh, that's looking good in there. We'll leave that one as our show one. Putting it into this pan here, we want to proof them up again. So they're going to probably not quite double in size. It's going to come up a little bit larger. Probably only make 9 in this tin here. Okay. Same thing again, in a warm spot, covered. So because we want to keep a little bit of moisture in there, we don't want to dry it out too long. That'll probably take about another 30 minutes to come up. and then we're off to the oven. And this is why my family loves these cinnamon rolls. Look at those. Straight out of the oven, grab the cream cheese. Cream cheese, of course, I whistle a little bit more extra sugar, the icing sugar, and then we're just going to ice right over the top of these ones. So you can find this recipe on mywellings.com, and as I say, my hands are chef hands, so they are straight out of the oven and amazing.